Here's a picture of that general of Hamas laying in rest after the airstrike took him out. But I want you to look at the picture over here. And Israel, you've gone done fucked up on this one. Because for the last 100, if not 200, if not 1,000 years, the Sunnis and the Shiites can't stand each other. They can't even be in the same room at times. And guess what you did, Izzy? You made all of these brothers stand in the same room, paying homage to the guy that you took out. Guess what happens? If they unite, yeah, the world's going to be a different color. Not too.
Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash. Double honor unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect, beginning with the 144,000 men. Right? Just a quick video through the spirit and power of Bahasham Yahweh Shai. The dragons of Arabia are uniting. All right? And all this is what a fulfillment of what prophecy. All right? Because this is what it's all about. Prophecy, the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. So we in that time now, you're seeing all the prophecy is coming to pass really quickly. It's happening fast. Here now we saw that, basically the state of Israel has unalived an Ayatollah, a Hamas general. I don't know if they call him Ayatollah Salakia, but he's a Hamas general. And here you have the Sunni and the Shiite Muslims now coming together in solidarity. Having solidarity, when you understand, let's go into that. Solidarity, meaning?
Solidarity.
It says a unity or agreement of feeling or action, especially among individuals with a common interest. So these devils, going back into that, these small hatters, 1948ers, they creating a common interest in these Muslims, these different factions, Sunni and Shiite, right? And the common interest is to destroy these small hatters, take them out of the earth, all right? I believe it was Iran was playing with 1940s, and they send a missile into the core, and a hypersonic missile. So they're starting to show that their power. They're flexing their muscles. So the missile could have touched them. All right, the missile could have touched them. So they're creating this unity, which wasn't possible, basically before, because they, as the guy was saying, the Shiite and the Sunni, the Muslims, they don't really see eye to eye at all. They don't. Sometimes they can't even stand in the same room. But here it is, they pay in solidarity, based that on these devils' oppression. All right, and when you understand who Ishmael is, or Yashamai Allah, he hears the power. That's what Yashamai Allah means. Yah means he, Shemai means to hear. Allah power, he hears the power. That's Ishmael. All right, and Ishmael is a wild man. Scripture tell you that. Let's go to the book of Genesis, chapter 16 and verse 12. It tells you what? And he will be a wild man, and his hand will be against every man. So if his hand is going to be against every man, he was even against himself, fighting against a Shiite versus Sunni. All right, and every man hand against him, and he shall dwell in the presence of all his brethren. Now in the NLT it says, this son of yours will be a wild man, as untamed as a wild donkey. A wild donkey will kick your ass. You kick you and put it on alive here. He will raise his fist against everyone, and everyone will be against him. Yes, he will live in open hostility against all Israel, which is true in the so-called Middle East. But now, they uniting them, they're creating a solidarity between the factions, and all the tribes of Ishmael now are uniting. And guess what? They're gonna come up against Esau, so-called white man, 1948ers, and that state that they created, in our land. All right, that's what's about to take place. Okay. So all praises to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. This is 2 Ezra 15 and verse 28. It says, behold, a horrible vision, and the appearance thereof from the east, right? The so-called Middle East, right? Where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon the earth. They're going to rage and wrath against who? Babylon the Great, against 1948ers in that failed state. Right? Okay? That all they which hear them may fear and tremble. So it's going to be all of them going to unite. Huge. Look how many so Ishmaelite countries are there in so-called Middle East and Northern Africa. All right, they're going to come out with all that they have. Okay, and rage and wrath as a wild donkey. Right, striking, because a lot of these nations and Hamas, they beaten their plowshares into swords. They invest in a lot into weaponry, defenses. All right, look at what the 48ers have done to Palestine, to the Ishmaelites living there. So they're being united. All right. It says also the Carmanians, which are the Iranians, raging and wrath shall go as forth as wild boars. So you have a wild donkey and you have a wild boar. Both of them are very dangerous. A donkey could take out a wolf. A donkey taking out a man easy, you know. Now we have a wild boar, which are the Carmanians, the Iranians, the Persians, right? Remember they unalived General Qasim Soleimani, you know. So they're gonna have all of them, the Iranians, the Carmanians, which are the Elamites. They're gonna join with Ishmael, all right, in solidarity for what Esau, you know, in terms of the 1940s, as the small hatters have been doing, all right, the oppression. It says also the Carmanians raging and wrath shall go forth as wild boars of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them, because the Iranians pretty advanced in their weaponry and the nuclear weapons. All right, it says, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. So this is what's about to take place. All right. Okay. And then shall the dragons have the upper hand, remembering their nature, and if they shall turn themselves, conspiring together in a great power to persecute them. Right. So Esau gonna come back down with great wrath. All right. But hey, it's gonna be hell. Be close to the end. Be very close to the end. All right. Be very close to the end. Very close to World War III. You know. So hey, keep prayed up. Keep your eyes open. Watch and pray. Shalom. It's on.